PRC, quality service since 1972. Repairing TVs, console stereos, electronic musical instruments, pinball machines, arcade games, and more. Call 836-0454.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday morning, the 5th day of February. James Spann here, and we are coming to Trussville, Alabama tonight for Storm Alert 2009. And this is the only Birmingham Metro show on the tour. So we expect a lot of people there. If you've never been to one of these, we share some really cool Alabama weather stories. We give away some fun stuff. You get a chance to meet all of our folks that work on the weather team and learn something about the tornado season. It's right around the corner, March, April, May. And if you like weather, you'll just love this. If you like to watch these videos, you'll love this. So again, we'll be at the Trussville Civic Center tonight at 7. Next couple of stops will be Jasper and Oxford, and there will be one more, the mystery location that we'll be announcing later. Ooh, it's cold out this morning. There's our Coleman Skycam down below that U.S. Highway 278. Readings are hovering in the mid-teens there. Down in Demopolis in Marengo County, they're sitting around 20. Down south, that's the Demopolis Civic Center Skycam looking east. And wouldn't it be nice if traffic always looked like that out on Highway 280? That's the Inverness Skycam on top of the Wingate Inn. Well, the big trough is beginning to move out, so this will be the last really cold morning in the teens. Now, it'll be cold tomorrow morning. We'll be in the 20s, just not this cold, but by the time the weekend gets here, we'll be in the 60s, and that'll feel good. Here's a peek at our numbers around here this morning, and they just kind of tell the story. 12 at 5 o'clock for Haleyville, Cullman, and Gadsden. Our Skywatcher up in northeast Etowah County, up in the community of Scrouchout, that's in a bowl on top of Lookout Mountain. He has 8 degrees at 5 o'clock. We'll list all of the lows in the blog a little later this morning. And again, there's the national numbers, and you can see how it's clearly milder back off to the west. In fact, at one point yesterday, Denver was 33 degrees warmer than Birmingham. And that mild air is moving in here. So again, a big warm-up will be in here by the weekend for sure. Rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Monday evening. Nothing here. All of the activity out west. And we'll be watching a pretty good storm coming out of the west. That could be maybe setting the stage for strong, maybe severe storms by Wednesday night of next week. And a peek at the NAO, North Atlantic Oscillation, down there in the bottom chart. Notice how the NAO goes negative in a stronger way later in the month, and that kind of opens the door, not strongly negative, but somewhat negative. That opens the door for maybe cold and unsettled weather here. I think it'll be a really interesting month. This is the 06C GFS at noon today. The trough is rotating out of here, and we warm into the 40s today. That'll be like a heat wave, and the wind not nearly as bad. The surface high right over us, so wind should be pretty light today. Tomorrow, we are going to approach 60 by afternoon. And on Saturday, starting off the weekend, how about a sunny and mild day with a high in the mid-60s? Same deal on Sunday. We'll call it partly sunny, mid to upper 60s. That's going to feel pretty nice. And then next week on Monday, there's your storm out west. And you can see it's really going to come out of there in 2 phases. The first piece will miss us. The first segment will create some pretty active storms for places like maybe Tulsa and Dallas-Fort Worth, but that will be lifting north, and that front just kind of stalls out before reaching us. There's Tuesday, and most of the activity still would seem to be over Mississippi and Tennessee. And you can see the second phase back off to the west. Wednesday, that second one's going to be a doozy if this is right. Negative tilt coming at us, and that looks like a severe weather setup. Midday Wednesday, we got a deep surface low near Des Moines. This is suggesting the better dynamics will still be a bit west of here. Then Wednesday night, it sweeps on through here. Really, looks like the main window would be maybe a Wednesday evening, with it ending by, say, midnight Wednesday night. And then Thursday, no real cold air behind that. In fact, looks pretty comfortable on Thursday. That would be a nice dry slot with a high well up in the 50s there, maybe 60. And we'll quickly peek at the end of the cycle on the 20th of February. You can see a pretty fast flow here, and that little impulse over Texas there spins up a nice surface low in the Gulf. And again, that looks icy or snowy on the northern fringe of that thing. I think something like that is very possible. But again, obviously, we can't get into specifics. We're just looking for trends out there, and I think the Middle and end of this month will be active, changeable. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.